Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Rodriguez from Ideas Softloaders, and today's video we will be covering trumpet. Now, if you do have your trumpet, you can take off the mouthpiece just for right now, since we will be going over embouchure shape and the buzz in order to make the trumpet sound. Now, trumpet for us is kind of simple since we only have mainly 3 buttons that we alternate with different fingerings, and it's just 3 of them, so we don't really have to worry about this whole range of fingerings that we have to remember. It's just 3. What is hard for us is producing the sound and a consistent sound with our embouchure and with our lips. Now, when we're using our embouchure to be able to buzz, to be able to vibrate the mouthpiece, which in turn creates the sound on the trumpet by vibrating the trumpet, we need to be able to have good airstream, a good buzz, and a good embouchure shape, meaning the tightness is at a good range and it's not too loose and not too over exaggerated tight. Okay, so the first thing that I want to go over is starting on the mouthpiece. So as you notice, the ring, it goes right around your lips, half between the top lip and then half between the bottom lip, so where the middle of your lips is where the air will be escaping. So you need it to go directly into the hole. Okay, so make sure to place it right there, and right now you could just give it some air. Now, you may notice that you're not even getting a buzz, just because you're just blowing air through it. What we need to do now to get a buzz and a vibration out of it, a sound, is we need now to shape the embouchure. So the best way I can explain shaping the embouchure for trumpet would be saying the letter M for maybe. Okay, so M. If you were to say M and hold that shape, that is actually a good consistent shape of embouchure for the best balance of tightness and the best balance of looseness. So it's right in the middle. So M, and keeping that shape. So don't overdo it by saying M and then like everything's super tight. That's the over exaggerated. Try to just say M, hold that mouth position and the embouchure. Feel that tightness, feel the looseness of it, nice and relaxed. Now what we're going to try to do is create a buzz between just us. So we're not even going to have the mouthpiece. Let's try to create a buzz with just our lips and airstream. So what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in and then out when we exhale. Try to exhale along with buzzing your lips, kind of like a raspberry. Not of course like so loose, but keeping the shape of the M and see? Now let's try that all together. So 1, 2, 3, buzz. Okay, that is a good consistent sound if you could be able to keep it. If you're along the lines of something like this, you're probably pushing a little bit dense air, which means that the air isn't fully coming out. You're kind of more guessing where it is trying to come from, and you're not pushing enough from your diaphragm. So when you buzz, you must have a good consistent buzz. So that means, of course, taking deep, solid breath, and then keeping that breath for a certain duration, right? Because you wouldn't want to just blow all your air out all at once, and then you won't even have any space for sound. So when you breathe in and exhale, exhale along with buzzing your lips to allow the whole airstream to last longer. And with that, keep pushing and buzzing your lips, keeping that M shape and nice and tight so that it can stay together and flat between the lips and create the buzz. Now let's do it one last time on just our lips. 1, 2, 3, buzzing lips. And then with that, all we do is just that consistent air. Now we were doing the M shape, keeping that with the air, balanced air, and then also making that good consistent buzz. Now if you have all three of those things together with just yourself, you are going to make a great sound on the trumpet. Now let's move over to the mouthpiece. Doing that same thing we did, keeping the embouchure, and then making sure that the airstream is consistent along with the buzz, the raspberry. Now let's put it to the trumpet, or the mouthpiece more in general. So, just like I said, we're going to want half the top lip and half the bottom lip placed onto the mouthpiece, and the center of the hole, that's where all the air and buzz is going to be escaping into to vibrate now the mouthpiece. So let's do the same thing. Now the mouthpiece. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, what I did at the end was actually kind of bad. I started giving up on the air, and if you notice, it was going consistent, good at first, but then I started releasing air, not really caring, allowing it to go, and that's when it started dropping and losing that sense of confidence. So, to play the trumpet, you must have confident airstream, as if you're like talking, right? Hello everyone, versus hello everyone. It's not as approachable when you're very quiet and timid. It's more approachable when you're very up forward and confident and speaking forward. Okay, so that's just how it is with the trumpet. That's why I like to think of it as it's a confident instrument, because you must be able to have to be confident to be able to play it, because it's all about airstream and air control. All right, so that concludes the buzzing of just the mouthpiece. In the next one, keep it up with the video with this one, and then we're gonna go on to the next video where we place this buzz onto the trumpet. Thank you, everyone.